What's good, RTA, and welcome back to the RCC. Wait, today we are in the MAC, the Mattamy Athletic Center, where no RTA student has gone before. Wait, we have classes in here? Who was gonna tell me? RTA, made up of media production, sports media, and no one else. No one else. I know everybody loves the MAC, but have you checked out TMU's rack? Sorry that I keep messing up. Are you mad at me? Athletic Center? Yeah. No? Did you know that RTA is made up of more than just media production? And there are so many talented programs within the creative school. Today, we are going outside of the RCC to explore those programs and see the ways in which media production intersects with and collaborates with these talented programs.
Hey, you guys have a lot of instruments. You in a band?
We're pro music students.
Oh, pro music, professional music. I take your slang. You guys first years?
Yeah, we're just looking around the RCC.
Oh, you guys have class in the RCC? Oh, snap, you know what that means. Access to the lounge. And this is the RTA lounge. But not everybody has access, so don't go bragging unless you want to get a bad rap. Bad rap, because like music, get it? Okay. Over here, we've got our own personal microwave, fridge. You know, most people wouldn't let their food go unattended in a public space for too long, but RTA students are pretty trustworthy. I've seen food left here for years.
What's that?
You know, media students, we like to express our inner artist. Speaking of, if you ever need to print something, we have a free printer right here. You just got to make sure that there's like paper, it's working. Yeah, it's not working.
Can't you just send them an email?
No, nobody's gonna do that.
It's a nice tour and all. It's just we already have our own pro music lounge.
You have what?
Today, I am joined by
Elise Jefford.
I'm John from Pro Music.
My name's Ali. I'm a second-year professional music student.
And can you tell me about the professional music program?
The professional music program is a business of music program with a lot of music production.
It's like a good mix of theoretical and practical knowledge. I really enjoy a lot of the hands-on classes.
If you're an artist, musician, producer, or if you want to work in music business, like this is definitely the place to be at.
And what kind of opportunities do you have within your program?
So you have the opportunity to meet so many amazing people who are also in the downtown Toronto music scene.
You get to attend a various amount of networking gigs, places to really connect with other artists, business people.
There's all kinds of cool opportunities that are always being announced. This summer I'm going to Nashville as part of the Nashville Exchange that is part of the BPM program.
But a lot of the opportunities that you get, you really have to work for. I would say you have the connections to get them. You just have to talk to the people, put yourself out there, and put yourself up for projects.
And tell me about yourself as an artist.
Yeah, so I am a Toronto-based singer-songwriter. I write music. I'm also learning how to be a producer.
So I release music independently every month. I do pop and hip hop music.
Sure. I mean, like, I've just always loved music. It got to the point where you just listen to so much, it starts to spill out of you a little bit.
I do performances downtown Toronto. I've recently done the Garrison and the Ivy with my girl band, so that's all really exciting.
You know, I just play guitar, sing, just see where it takes me. It's eventually brought me here. I've been playing in the city of Toronto for a few years now.
Now, I know that Pro Music and RTA like to collab. Have you ever been involved in one of these collaborations?
Yes, so last year I did Spirit One, which was kind of like they record your set while you're singing, and then they do segments about music and the different podcast sections.
So RTA does a little thing called independent films. They've asked me to use my music for their films. They used my song called Game Day, and that actually won the best film.
I don't know if I've been in like an official collaboration. I'm a mature student. A lot of my friends actually graduated from the RTA program, and it was kind of part of why I decided to come here. I actually was going to apply to RTA, and when I was applying, they were telling me about this new music program that was kind of more focused on music specifically. So RTA inadvertently kind of brought me here.
RTA is looking to improve our marketing, and so we were hoping you could help us by creating a little jingle for RTA.
No.
If you pay me.
I don't know. I think like if you give me a week, I can come up with something. But like, I don't know. Like I'm still like in that performance I just did a little bit.
Okay, I guess that's okay. And now a sneak peek into sports media. I am joined by
Josh Alderman.
Hi, my name's Ali Imam. I'm a third-year sports media student, and this feels a bit weird because I'm used to being behind the camera.
So tell me a bit about sports media.
Well, sports media, first off, it's the superior RTA program.
There's a lot of creativity in the sport media program, and you know, we like to talk about the big divide in RTA between media production and sport media. They're not so different after all.
It's basically a lot like media production, but it's obviously totally sports related, sports heavy, sports centric.
It's production. At the end of the day, there's a lot of those roles and experiences that parlay between the two programs. So even if you have a bit of an interest in sports, I'm biased, I'd say go with sport media, but it's a lot of fun. You get plenty of experience on air, off air, behind the scenes, a little bit of everything.
Incredible. Most of that was true, yes. What kind of opportunities do you have within the sports media program?
You do get a lot of experience and kind of a inner track to the bold broadcasts.
Just last week, as a part of one of our multicam classes, we got to tour the Sportsnet studio downtown.
One of the best parts, I would say, it's the hands-on work. You get a lot of that hands-on experience, just being out in the field, just doing production.
The professors, obviously, they're very well-seasoned veterans in the industry, and having them as connections is incredible. So obviously, the opportunities for us are quite endless.
Now, I actually applied for sports media, so do you know why I didn't get accepted?
I don't want to say it's personal, but
maybe you were just destined to host What's Good RTA.
So, like, it's not just about the lingo, because, like, when I was talking to some of the professors trying to get into the program, I was like, let's play ball, and I really thought that would connect. You don't think that that's, like, enough?
I think it's a valiant effort.
Awesome. And so what do you specifically focus in within sports media?
So it took me a while to find my niche, but as soon as second year started and I took a couple multicam classes, I realized that I want to be around live sports production. Obviously, I like being in the control room. I like being behind the camera.
So if you can't tell by the voice, I'm a little more of an on-air presence.
Have you noticed any opportunities where sports media and media production have been able to collaborate and work together?
I can speak from first-hand experience. I work in this building as a broadcast crew leader, which means I'm basically working on the live production aspect of the bold broadcast games. And out of 10 of us, there's 5 from media production and 5 from sports media. So we're rubbing shoulders a lot.
By far, the most fun I've had on a production, and probably the best experience all around, is when I signed up for someone's practicum project, a show called Here's the Twist. It was a game show. It was just a blast. I was the only sport media student on the production, but as the host of the game show, it was just so much fun.
Thank you so much for joining us. I feel like I've really found a new love for sports.
Tell me, what brings you here for your reading?
There's just so many programs in the creative school, and I don't know which one to pick.
Darling, the angels, universe, and spirit live will guide you to your truth. These cards are just dying to speak to you. Oh, the magician.
What is it?
I'm sensing indecision. Your heart desires media production, but Uranus is in film.
My what?
Oh, another card. Ten swords. Oh, spirits, you're being very cheeky.
What does that mean?
Sports media? It's in retrograde.
Is that a good thing?
Oh, it can be, yes. It could also be very bad. Wait. I'm getting a vision. I have a background in theater.
Yes! Should I pursue acting?
No. I saw your high school production of Book of Mormon, and I think that would be very, very ill-advised.
Wait a second. If you knew I was in...
Do you hear that? Ring, ring. Do you... Oh. Creative Industries, it's calling you. Go to it now. Go. Huh. Okay, I was close. Next, Gary Gould.
I want to thank Professional Music and Sports Media for helping us see into the creative school. We could not be here without you. Until next week, when we have the Creative School's Hunger Games. Only one program will survive. Tune in next week to What's Good, RTA.